Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 23 with the Sacramento Kings. I was just talking for about 10 minutes before I realized I wasn't recording. So I'm not going to go through all this again, but what I will do is bring up the season preview and I will just go through each team. You can pause it if you want to and look at the additions to each team. I went through and I talked about each team, and I'm not going to do that again. So I will or not sim, but I will let you look at each team. We are slated to be the top team in the West, which is a good thing. If you want to pause and see your favorite team, do so now. Before we start the season, let's do a quick recap of the offseason, which is something I had done previously, but again, I wasn't recording. So our big fish this offseason was Ja Morant. We signed him to a 4-year, $160 million contract-ish. He'll be out for 2 days, so we may miss our first game of the year, but he is our big guy. We also brought in Juan Hicks. We traded for him in the offseason. 21-year-old. Looks like a pretty good player. Should be a pretty decent scorer. Good defensively. He'll be our backup on the backcourt. We brought in Brandon Clark as a free agent. I filled out our roster with some veterans. Brought in Malcolm Brogdon. Brought in Paul George and brought Tony Bradley back. And we signed Gerard Brown was our top overall pick. He's going to be a very, very good player for us. Has the inside ability, can shoot from the outside. He's going to be an excellent rebounder. So he should be really solid for us there. Doesn't bode well for Leon Smith, whose contract is up at the end of this year. He's not as good a rebounder. We may end up moving him to see what we can get for him, and we'll lean on Gerard Brown. I already set the depth chart. Again, I just did it, and we realized it wasn't recording. So we are good to go. So let's start simming. Hopefully we don't have a game here on game day 2. We do, but it's against the Warriors, so we should. Oh, and Morant's better. Okay. Cool. So Ja Morant, his first game coming up here is against the Golden State Warriors at home. And it is a 107-88 victory. So we win by 19 at home. I anticipate we're going to be a very good defensive team. Morant has no points in his debut, goes 0 for 9 from the field. Hopefully, that is the worst game of the season for Ja. Angeli with 27 and 9. Murray, the double double. Brown in his debut, 18 points, 6 rebounds. Well, that's an inauspicious beginning for our star, Ja Morant. No points in 29 minutes. We win by 20, so it's not the end of the world. Let's see what happens here in game 2. 115-112 victory. Keegan Murray suffers an injury. That's not a great start. Morant with 20 in this one. Okay, that's better. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. How long is Murray out for? 12 days. We're going to have to figure out something to do up front, but we win. Again, probably just move Clark into the lineup, into the starting lineup. And Morant's hurt again. Interesting. All right, so Clark will move there. We will swap him and George. I'll get Paul George a few minutes. And we are down for a couple of days here with Morant. We lose 120-110. So we lose to an 0-2 Lakers team. So we're 2-1 out of the shoot. Not great. Yeah, Morant hasn't been a great start here to his Kings career. I suspect he'll be fine, but that's been a rough beginning here for Ja. I think we'll be fine either way, but at home against Jazz, 120-98. And we're still short. Jazz has probably only played a few minutes. I only played 17 minutes. Averaging 6.5 points, 3.5 assists, 3.5 rebounds a game for $37 million. That ain't going to get it done, but I think we'll be fine. Leon Smith, holy cow, he had a game. 36 points, 15 rebounds for Leon. As Brown is having trouble staying out of foul trouble. All right, that's okay. We're 3-1. simming here. Are we healthy with Morant yet? We are healthy with Morant. We're without Murray for the next week on the road against the Clippers. 113-97 loss, so 3-2 to start the season. Not great. Not great. Morant only 6 of 23 shooting. Shooting isn't there, but 23 points, 8 assists for Ja. And Jelly's numbers are fine. George has 16 off the bench. Another double-double, 12 and 15 for Leon Smith. Wow. Contract season. I like having a couple of days off here. That gets us a little bit closer to Keegan Murray returning. So we got a road game against the Rockets. Where do we stand injury-wise? Just Murray. Okay, he's out for 5 days. Like a victory here. We don't get one. We score 135 points, and we are 3-3. We didn't lose our third game until like the end of November last season. Morant with 25 and 10, so that was his best game of the season. And Jelly 18 and 16. I mean, yeah, we just lit up defensively. Up 141 points. We were leading going into the fourth. We scored 48 points in the third quarter and lost this game. Pluscanar with 27. 18. Clark was 11 of 12, shooting a double-double for Brown. All right, we get Keegan back shortly, and hopefully that helps us here. I don't like the 3-3 start. At home, who's hurt now? Smith is out for 1 day. All right. At least we're at home. Wow. Wow. We are 3-4 to start the season. Not good at all. 24 for Morant. So that average is climbing. Should get Keegan back here, I think, now. 4 injured players now. What the hell? Are we playing a game today? Not. All right, let's sim through this day. All right, we have a game today, but at least we get Keegan Murray back. So let's get him out there. Clark for George. How long is Jelly out for? 2 days. Yeah, we'll just start Brogdon, I guess. But we'll load up on the minutes here for Morant. Wow, we've lost 3 straight games. There we go. A 116-90 victory. That was Morant's signature game so far for us. 35 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Keegan's back as 13, 14, and 6 in his return. That's nice to see. Hicks with a pretty good game, 15 points off the bench. All right, so we don't have a game today, so we get Angeli back tomorrow. So it looks like assuming nobody gets hurt today, our starting lineup should be back to what we wanted initially. And yeah, Pluscanar's still down for 2 days, but that's fine. Get Angeli back out there. All right, let's go. 4-4. We need a winning streak here. Probably sim to the end of November, since the sim is really quick. At home against the Nets. 119-90 wins. There's a couple victories in a row. What do we got going on here? Morant 17, Angeli 23, 14 rebounds for Brown, 18 points for Keegan Murray. How's Brown? He was 0 for 8 shooting 3-pointers. He's 7 for 33 on the season. So let's immediately go into strategy. Select Gerard Brown, select a month, and post up more at the expense of catching and shooting less. I would rather have him down low than shooting threes. I have better 3-point shooters on the team. At home against the 8-1 Suns, and we win 140 to 132. And look at that. Brown led the team in scoring. So we tell him to stay inside, and he goes 12 for 17, 26 points, 9 rebounds for him. Morant with 18, 16 and 13 for Angeli, 24 and 12. Keegan, we've won 3 straight games. Home against the Magic. Oh, there's a 4-point loss. Yeah, we're not haven't gotten off to a great start here. All 5 of our starters in double figures. We held Banchero to 12 points. Cole Anthony lit us up for 27 and 11. All right. All right. I have a feeling we'll be okay, but this is a little disconcerting. We have an injured player. We don't have a game today, so we can just sim through it. We have a game today, so we can just sim through it. Game here against the Raptors, and we are healthy. 107.92, so there's a nice win against the Raptors. 20 points for Morant, 26 and 15 for Gerard Brown. That's a game. Luskinar was 17. His scoring is down, as to be expected with Morant coming in. Murray's scoring is down, but everything else is fine. Another game this time against the Warriors. That's a nice victory on the road. That's a win we should have had, but a team comes in, they were, I think, 2-10. I think it said that's a game you absolutely want to win. Morant with 8. 16, 5, and 5. I mean, he's been that's been okay. It's been okay. Brown, since we told him to stop shooting threes, has played much better. 23 and 11, 15, 14, and 4. So maybe we go to Morant. Drive and shoot more at the expense of catching and shooting less. I want him driving. See if that improves his offensive output a bit. Fewer threes we take, the better. 2 injured players. Hicks and Reddish. Okay, so Hicks is probable. Home against the Pelicans, 128 to 119 victory. 31 and 17 for Brown. Yeah, telling him to stay inside has worked wonders. Morant with 23 and 11. That's nice to see. And Jelly, again, his assists are down a little bit, but his numbers are fine. Another double-double for Murray. Hicks didn't play. Wall got the start. Clark with 18 off the bench. He's been pretty good. We got an off day today. On the road against the Timberwolves. Yuck. We are 2 and 3 on the road. Not great. Towns had 37 and 12. Our offense took 101 shots. Yeah, our starting lineup is really, really good, but not getting it done. Another road game, another loss. Huh. We are essentially a 500 team right now. Getting knocked around in that third quarter. Thought bringing in the stud would be enough for us, right? Bringing in Ja puts us over the top, but not so far. At home, looking for our 10th win of the year. We don't get it. We've lost 3 straight games. We have lost 3 straight games. Pick up a win there, but Murray gets hurt again. How long is he out for this time? 13 days. All right. Now Murray is out. Clark comes in. Murray is out. And Paul George is in. We're 10-8. I'll look at the standings when we get there. When we get to the end of the month. Murray had 15 and 12, 25 for Pleskinar, 20, 10, and 9 for Ja. And Jelly had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm all ears. I'm a bit surprised that we are underperforming like we are. We didn't lose our 8th game till like January last year. Road game here. We're only 2-4 on the road. Make it 3-4 as we pick up a big win there. It's a nice win against a Heat team. 30 points for Brandon Clark as he gets the start. Round 15 and 12, 18 and 13 for Angeli, 18 and 8 for Morant. Games today. Another road game against the Hawks. Can we get to? We got another injury. Who's hurt now? Morant is out for 4 days. Oh, joy. All right, so Hicks will move into the starting rotation. And then point guard, we'll get Brogdon a few minutes here. So we're without Morant. And Murray. They're our 2 best players. Not only our 2 best players. That's fine. We'll win without our 2 best players, right? Nope. All right, let's just get to the end of the month. Another loss. We are 11 and 10. This is crazy. This is crazy, 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 considering we've won 60 games each of the last 2 seasons. Yeah, no Murray, no Ja Morant, and we get it handed to us. Not great. Oops, I didn't mean to sim December 1st, but that's okay. Save. So what I'll do is, like I normally do, I'll sim to the end of I will sim to the end of January in the next sim. We look at the standings, 11 and 10. We're in 3rd place. We're 5 games behind Phoenix. In the conference, we are 7th. Yeah, not a good start. Not a good start to our season stats-wise. Morant leads us in scoring, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Pleskinar is 2nd at 17. Murray is 3rd, averaging a double-double. And Jelly almost averaging a double-double. We have 5 players averaging between 16 and 18 points a game. And then Brandon Clark off the bench averaging 14. And we are 11 and 10. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm all ears. I will sim to the end of January off, or to the beginning of January offline. Next episode will be January and February, and we will talk soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.